Hello everyone, we are live from the Willow Springs Raceway for the second round of the Willow Springs doubleheader here to kick off this Season 2 chase. We are ready for another 17 laps around this historic road course in California, and now it's time to take you through our starting lineup. It's an inverse of our finishing results. So on pole in only his third BEOSC start is the number 60 tied Mercedes-AMG of Jackson Mayne. 2 is outside the Burger King number 1 Chevrolet Camaro of John Davis, who blew an engine from a top 10 finish yesterday. Row 2 is Leland Hill and Josh King. Row 3 is the 11 of Ryan Benjamin and the 80 of Adam Mitchell, a pair of Toyotas. Row 4 sees Tommy Rollo and Seishin Tomioka, and rounding out the top 10 is our highest starting chaser, the Theo Sputzer in the 54, next to Arthur Xavier in the 38. Row 6 is Zachary DeLello next to Noah Clifton, a pair of Toyotas. Then in row 7, we see Blake Inaki and Evan Hunter. Row 8 is Anderson Reed and Roberto Crown Jr. Row 9 is the 27 of Nathan Smith and the 20 of Christy Sputzer. And rounding out the top 20 is Nijika Kazami and Felix Jansen. Row 11 sees the 83 of Holyoka and the 89 of John McFadden. Row 12 is Rose Neal and Bailey Pendergast. Row 13 sees the 15 of Nelson Reeves and the 99 of Tim Pitch. Row 14 is Kevin Hulkenberg and Wyatt Qualley. Row 15 sees the 50 of Devin Fair and the 14 of Devin Fair and the 3 of Patrick Starr. Then it's Ryan Llewellyn and Renan Issip, followed by the 34 of Ryan Keith and the 07 of Derek Hamill in row 17. Row 18 is Rafiq Rizana and Neo Stark. Row 19 sees the 86 of Nonigan Scott and the 37 of Azulcio. And rounding out the top 40 is a pair of Mercedes in Jackson Kelsey and Riley Wilkin. Then rounding out the field is our top 2 finishers from the first race, Vincent David and Rorge Gussel. So it's going to be interesting because with Gussel's win, none of the chasers are locked into the next round, which means that all of the chasers are going to have to fight to pick up as many points as possible, especially the ones starting further back, because, of course, the guys who started at the rear, who finished at the rear of the first race, are now starting here up at the front. But it's going to be Jackson Mayne in that number 60 car, in only his third career BOSC start, who's going to get to lead them to green here. Pace car is off. We're heading down the long front straight. We are ready to head back green flag racing here. The green flag is out here for the second Willow Spring event, and it's Jackson Mayne who jumps into the race lead. A good start from Mayne, but here comes Leland Hill and Ryan Benjamin. Benjamin looking for his highest finish since his last start at Daytona, where he picked up a top 10. Jackson Mayne looks like he's pulling away a bit as John Davis manages to recover back into second, as Leland Hill, with a slow exit, he stacks up the field a bit. So it's Hill clear into third, Benjamin fourth, Josh King trying to hang on to fifth with Seishin Tomioka and Adam Mitchell going at him. Tommy Rollo also up here in this top 10 as they head through this tight section of the track. Here comes John Davis. Davis going for the lead. He's pushed to the outside by Jackson Mayne, but that's going to switch to the inside here for this next set of corners. Can Davis take the lead here off this start? Looks like that Mayne is going to stay ahead for now, and not quite clear. Now he is clear. Jackson Mayne can't quite hold on. Contact between Mayne and Davis. They keep it clean for now as the one car of John Davis goes into the race lead. Coming off of the final corner, definitely a bit of contact throughout the field, as now John Davis rockets into the race lead. Leland Hill now going to go for second. He sends it a bit more contact there for Jackson Mayne, as Seishin Tomioka now makes this 3 wide with Hill and Mayne, but Tomioka's going to back out. It's now only 2 wide, but now here comes Ryan Benjamin right on the quarter panel of the 60. This is great racing here for second as Benjamin pushed out to the outside. Hill's going to send it on the inside. Mayne's going to be stuck in the middle. Hill sent out wide. He's nearly into the sand and now back into the back of Mayne. I don't think either car got damaged, but it certainly slowed up Hill a ton, and definitely Mayne, as Benjamin's now clear into second. John Davis, with all this fighting, has been able to pull into this race lead by a good margin as Ryan Benjamin's clear into second. If we look back, Noah Clifton's the highest chaser, with then Chrissy Spletzer, Theo Spletzer, and Felix Jansen as a near bit of contact there between the 54 and 20. These two cars are teammates. As I head through the final corner here at Willow Springs. And it's Vincent David who's dropped into last place. That 85 nearly won yesterday, but it was George Gussel who managed to hang on to that race win, as now here comes Josh King on his 50 entry that he owns. That's being driven by Seishin Tomioka, and a bit of contact there between King and Tomioka. Here comes Leland Hill back into the picture. This is for fourth place, as King now going to drop out. And it's now King versus Hill here for the final spot in this top 5. Hill going to run the corner a bit wide. Here comes Arthur Xavier. As John Davis is really starting to run away with this one. As now Hill and Xavier side by side. This is for 6th position. And it looks like that Arthur Xavier is going to be the one to get it. Leland Hill starting to drop back here in this 35 car. Meanwhile, Seishin Tomioka looks like that he's closing in. He's going to go for a move here on Jackson Mayne for 3rd. And he's going to get it. Jackson Mayne, Seishin Tomioka is into 3rd place for the King Autosports team. Ryan Benjamin still very clearly out in 2nd, as Mayne thought about making a move, but it's really hard to pass around the outside here at Willow Springs. So it is Benjamin in 2nd, and John Davis who's gapped the field trying to pick up his first career win. That Spinella 1 car has proven that it can be a race-winning outfit, as Henry Williams won at Brooklands with the team earlier this season. As we see a bit of action here, Noah Clifton and Evan Hunter going at it. This is for the final spots in the top 10, as Tommy Rollo sits just outside it with Roberto Crown Jr. As, there's been problems for Felix Jansen, as Nijika Kazami has damage. I wonder what's happened with that. We are under the yellows. I'm wondering if it has to do with Kazami and... there's been a stack up here. What has happened? So Felix Jansen blowing up. Hits the wall and spins it. And then McFadden got dumped by Spletzer. You see Tim Pitch go sliding in. Nijika Kazami slides in backwards. What has happened here? And then the whole field's just stacked up behind. A bizarre incident here at Willow Springs. So, Hamill just, I think, plowed straight into the back of Fair? Yeah, straight into the back of Fair. How did Kazami go in reverse? I think she got... Yeah, she got tagged by Nelson Reed. Oh, no, she just got spun round. I think hit Bailey Pendergast a bit awkwardly. And that is certainly a strange incident here to bring out the first yellow here at Willow Springs. Zachary, as more contact you see there. A bit of chaos here in the back of the field as Felix Jansen blows up and stacks up the field. But we're going to bring you back to the action here when we go back green flag racing at Willow Springs. So we are back a bit early for this incident under the yellow flags coming back around. Riley Wilkin and Renan Issip came together and both into the barriers. Wilkin onto 2 wheels. Fortunately, they merged back safely, but even more chaos here at Willow Springs as we're going to bring you. We're going to skip ahead here to when we get back to the green, as a bunch of cars pitting. These are all cars that have been involved in that incident. As lap 7 here, we're going to head back green lap 8. So it's going to be Derek Hamill, Kevin Hulkenberg, Patrick Starr, Azul Cielo, and Felix Jansen all out of this race. Everyone else is back out on track. It'll be John Davis, Ryan Benjamin, Seishin Tomioka, Jackson Mayne, Arthur Xavier, Josh King, Leland Hill, Adam Mitchell, Noah Clifton, and Evan Hunter who will be leading them to green. John Davis trying to pick up his first career BEOSC win. Pace car pulls off. Now we are in the hands of John Davis for this restart. And the green flag is back out here at Willow Springs, and it is a decent start for John Davis as they head it down into turn 1. Looks like that Davis is going to stay ahead of Ryan Benjamin, as not a lot of moves being made. I think Benjamin, is Tomioka going to look down the inside of Benjamin? He is. Seishin Tomioka going for second here on Ryan Benjamin. Benjamin's going to force him out onto the outside, but that switches to the inside. Near bit of contact there between Benjamin and Tomioka, but they keep it clean. As it looks like that Arthur Xavier's cleared teammate Jackson Mayne for a spot into this top 5. As 3 wide here, Kazami, Reeves, and Ganaki. I do not see this ending well, as it looks like Reeves has cleared Ganaki and Kazami. As this final corner has proven to be a bit challenging for drivers, as you see a lot of people sliding wide here. And a fair bit of contact, and Vincent David nearly off the track as 2 cars pit, Haliyoko and Rafiq Razana. I think they're both fixing damage, but near disaster for Vincent David as he's back here with his teammate Renan Isip. Meanwhile, back up front, John Davis continues to lead. Seishin Tomioka sits second, and then it's Ryan Benjamin, Arthur Xavier, Josh King this top 5. Then a gaggle of cars further back here behind Jackson Mayne. It's a bunch of Toyotas, Adam Mitchell, Leland Hill, Evan Hunter, and Noah Clifton. Clifton is the highest chaser at the moment, just inside this top 10. As Mayne and Hill look like they may have made a bit of contact there. As looking further up, Ryan Benjamin gonna make a move here on Seishin Tomioka, try to take back that second place that he lost. Tomioka's got him clear for now, but I think Benjamin's gonna try to send it here. He's gonna stay behind, and now heading through the final corner, he's gonna make his move. Tomioka sent out wide, and Ryan Benjamin looks like that he's gonna be back up into second. He is. But it is, with 8 laps to go, still John Davis with the lead, as Arthur Xavier now clears Tomioka for third. But I think Tomioka is going to try to send it back down the inside of his fellow Mercedes. And he is. Seishin Tomioka back into third. As looking down the grid here, Tommy Rollo's been starting to drop back here in that 75. He's now outside of this top 10. As really wide line for Noah Clifton. There was contact there between him and Adam Mitchell. Now the 76 does have hood damage. I think he got a piece of the 80 of Adam Mitchell. I think Mitchell was really slow off the corner, and Clifton just went straight into him. And more bad luck here for Noah Clifton. I don't know if they're going to pit to fix that damage, but he now has 2 chasers right behind him in Tim Pitch and Bailey Pendergast, as now Pitch is going to go down the inside of Clifton. And Tim Pitch is going to get the move done. Bailey Pendergast now all over the back of the Aussie. Ryan Benjamin has not been able to close this gap to John Davis. It looks like that, barring no more mechanical failures like what happened yesterday, I think John Davis is going to be able to walk away with this race win. As Benjamin sits second, Tomioka third, Xavier fourth, King rounding out the top 5, Jackson Mayne And Leland Hill currently battling here for 6th. As Hill's going to try to send it down the inside. I think he's going to get the position here. And he will, as Hill barely clears Mayne, but Mayne's going to fight back here. As Clifton's starting to drop down the order. Hill clears Mayne. Now Hunter and Tim Pitch further back, battling for 9th. As I think Evan Hunter has Tim Pitch cleared, he does. As further up, Jackson Mayne trying to fight back here, try to take back that 6th place that he lost, as I think a bit of contact there further back. That may have been Kazami and Rollo, but they've kept it clean. As Nonigan Scott well off the pace here in that heavily damaged 86 car. Same with Rafiq Razana, Holioko as well. So it is John Davis by a second over Ryan Benjamin. Seishin Tomioka looks like that he's trying to close in, maybe try to take back the second that he lost to Benjamin. Arthur Xavier sits 4th, Josh King sits 5th. We're within 5, coming to 5 laps to go. Ryan Benjamin has not been able to make any significant gains here on John Davis. As we head around the final corner, Tim Pitch and Evan Hunter still side by side. And Pitch looks like he's going to clear the 28. As Rorge Gussel's been definitely working his way through the field. He's up in just outside the top 20. The Willow Springs winner from yesterday has been doing very well. So far as now, he looks like he may have outbraked himself a bit. Ganaki got back by and Tommy Rollo's fighting with him. As John Davis still with the commanding lead, but Ryan Benjamin now looks like that he may be in trouble, as the 50 of Seishin Tomioka is right behind him and Arthur Xavier's not too far behind. So Tomioka now I think is going to try to challenge Benjamin here for 2nd place. As they head over the hill, Leland Hill looks like that he's trying to reel in Josh King here for this final spot in the top 5. Meanwhile, Noah Clifton trying to chase down Tim Pitch. Clifton, with that damage from hitting the rear of Adam Mitchell, has dropped to the 2nd chaser spot. Meanwhile, heading off of the final corner, 4 laps left here for John Davis. He has not won yet in the BEOSC, but his team Spinala Motorsports has 1 win. It came at Brooklands with Henry Williams. Now Davis is trying to pick up what would be the team's 2nd win, and his career first. He's already been confirmed he'll be dropping down to the Blue-Emu Developmental Series for next season, driving for Spinala Motorsports, as team owner Blake Inaki will drive this car next season. As Benjamin, Tomioka, Xavier, King, Hill all trying to chase him down. So it looks like now, looking at it, Tim Pitch has a bit of damage as well on the hood. I wonder where that may have come from. As Noah Clifton really trying to reel in Tim Pitch here, trying to take that top chase driver honors from this race. As further back, Wyatt Qualley and Bailey Pendergast going at it. 2 chasers, denoted by the blue banners. As coming to 3 to go, John Davis with about a 1.5 lead on Ryan Benjamin. It has been a near flawless race for John Davis. And he just needs to hold on for about 3 more laps. And he's going to walk away with his first career BOSC win. Further back, we have a bit of a battle here between three chasers. This is Bailey Pendergast, Wyatt Qualley, and Nelson Reeves. Reeves under heavy scrutiny after his two incidents at Reekie and Darlington, as nearly a bit of contact there between Qualley and Pendergast. So Nelson Reeves really does have to be careful with what he does, or he may end up facing a one-race suspension. As Pendergast clears Qualley. One name that we should definitely mention is that 63, currently behind the dueling Devin Fair and John McFadden, George Gussel, yesterday's winner of the first Willow Springs event, which meant that he started dead last. He is up in this top 20 as they come across the line. He currently sits in 17th. An absolutely fantastic effort from this 63 team. They're going to bag some good points for where they started. As Wyatt Qualley going to try to get by Bailey Pendergast here. I think a bit of contact there as they head up the hill. Pendergast has damage from that first incident where Felix Jansen blew up and stacked up the field. Wyatt Qualley running that corner quite wide. He's going to tuck back in, try to maybe make a move as further up the road. Adam Mitchell making a move on Noah Clifton. Clifton still trying to chase down Tim Pitch. This is not what he wants, as Mitchell's going to head down the inside here of the 76. As they head around the next corner here, Mitchell has got the line here on Clifton. Hunter nearly slides up into the 76. Clifton trying to hang it around the outside. It's not going to be enough. He loses 2 spots off that corner, as the white flag is in the air for John Davis. It has been a fine drive from this one team, and it looks like that they'll be able to walk home easily, the victors in this one. Ryan Benjamin 2 seconds back. He's had a pretty good effort himself. He has held off Seishin Tomioka and Arthur Xavier, and it looks like that he'll pick up some much needed points for Ryan Racing here, his cell phone team that has really struggled this season. As you see Davis, unless he blows up here on this final lap, final set of corners, he is going to be home free, the winner. And coming off of the second to last corner and heading into the final corner, it's going to be the Burger King #1 team. Redemption for the engine failure yesterday. It's going to be John Davis scoring his first career BOSC win. He wins here at Willow Springs. Ryan Benjamin, his best finish this season, of 2nd. Seishin Tomioka 3rd. Arthur Xavier 4th. And it's Josh King rounding out the top 5. But it is Spinalla Motorsports once again on top here. This time it's John Davis scoring the win. Now let's take a look through your full finishing results. So John Davis, Ryan Benjamin, Seishin Tomioka, Arthur Xavier, Josh King, we already went over. They're the top 5. Leland Hill finishes 6th. Jackson Mayne, who started on pole, will finish 7th. Tim Pitch 8th. Adam Mitchell 9th. Evan Hunter rounds out the top 10. Noah Clifton finishes 11th. Roberto Crown Jr., then Wyatt Qualley, Nelson Reeves, Bailey Pendergast, George Gussel 16th. A great effort from him. And then Devin Fair, Zachary DeLello, John McFadden, Ryan Llewellyn, and Ejika Kazami round out the top half of the field. Then Ginaki, Neal, Chrissy Spletzer, Rollo, Theo Spletzer, Stark, Issip, Smith, Keith, David, who rebounded to 32nd, Wilkin, Reed, Scott, Razana, and Oko round out the finishers. Then Derek Hamill, Kevin Hulkenberg, Patrick Starr, Azul Cielo, and Felix Jansen all retired after that early incident. So that has been all from Willow Springs International. We will see you next week, where we decide who are going to be making the first round exits at Watkins Glen. But until then, this has been Ash Jacobson. We'll see you next time.